In today's day and age, one is able to feel so connected with the world, but be so disconnected with themselves. The cause of this is simple. The cause of this is my main focal point for my final. The cause of this is chapter 11, Internet and Social Media. The main points of this chapter were quite simple, to be honest. It was the rise of social media and the internet, the different types of social media and social networking, and then lastly, how they affect our everyday lives. As I concluded my reading for this chapter, I sat at my desk and I just thought about everything because social media has a special place, has a love-hate relationship in my life. Because honestly, it was interesting to see how such a small idea became what it is today. Because the internet was truly just created to connect agencies in the United States together, and then it quickly took off and became what it is now. It's really inspiring because it allowed me to see that even the smallest little things in my life can become so big if I put the right feet forward. That nothing is impossible. To always dream big because you never know what may make you. Simply put. And then I also realized that through social media and the internet, one is able to create a network of individuals. You can create a community, a safe space, or simply an opportunity. For example, if one wanted to, one could be able to make millions of dollars through business deals by never leaving their desk. And that's because of social media and networking. Now, lastly, social media really affects everyday lives because you're able to feel connected with individuals, but you lose sight of who you are as a person. You become so caught up in what everybody else is doing because you're so connected with them that you disconnect from yourself. You lose track of what you need to do to better yourself. Lately, I've been in a really dark place in my life. And I'm not going to go into details with it, but I just, whenever I'm like this, I don't go on social media because it makes me feel less than who I am. It makes me not as happy. It makes me kind of question certain things. But I've learned that if I don't really judge myself on other people, I have a happiness that nobody else can relate to. I have a happiness that is untouchable. It's just, I love myself whenever I am going through the worst. It's kind of like what David Goggins said in the beginning of this course. I embrace the suffering, and I'm doing that right now. And I feel like it's better to embrace the suffering by yourself rather than connecting with individuals because it allows you to connect with yourself. Lastly, 50 years from now, this chapter is going to be different because there's always new social media platforms that pop up out of nowhere. You're always going to have new social networking opportunities, and this chapter is most definitely going to talk about the internet footprint that you and I leave behind. Nothing is ever deleted on the internet. Everything will always be out there. So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, it would always be there. So just be careful about what you post online. Be careful about a false sense of connection, and always try to find a way to connect with yourself because at the end of the day, it's just you who knows everything about you. So why not love yourself? Thank you.